Live from the House of Pain on the campus of Nevada Union High School, Touchdown Productions is proud to present the Lady Miners Road to the Playoffs. Tonight, Nevada Union Lady Miners take on Metro League rival, the McClatchy Lady Lions, right here on the Foothill Game of the Week. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the House of Pain here at Nevada Union. I'm Mark Heauser, and alongside me tonight is Eric Ahlberg. And Eric, the Lady Miners find themselves in another must-win situation against the number 2 team in the league, the Lady Lions of McClatchy.
That's right, Mark. The Lady Miners are right on the bubble to make the playoffs and need a win tonight to get themselves off of the number 16 seed in the power rankings.
And we'll take a look at those rankings, and Gil will talk to Coach after we remind you that Touchdown Productions' presentation of Lady Miners' Road to the Playoffs is being brought to you by Liberty Motors and Liberty Outlet. Owner Gary Alkenbrack and Tom Rubino carry diesel trucks, sport utility vehicles, and love to support high school sports in the foothills. Liberty Motors on Freeman Lane, Grass Valley.
Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Orson and Helen Hanson, along with Sue and Larry Peterson, provide ready-mix concrete that is computer batched and radio dispatched and carry rock products from the Sierra Nevada. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals on LeBar Meadows Road in Grass Valley.
Placer Title Company. Larry Ingersoll, his entire management team provide title insurance in Nevada and Placer counties and support local sports television in Grass Valley, Bear River, Colfax, and in Auburn. Placer Title Company, Sutton Way, Grass Valley.
Grass Valley Glass. Family owned and operated by Shauna, Marty, and their son, NU graduate Curtis Sowen, provide glass products for your home and automotive windshield replacement. Grass Valley Glass on Colfax Avenue in Grass Valley.
Sierra Nevada Podiatric Associates, Dr. Gregory and Douglas Height, have provided you with foot care for over 20 years in Nevada County. Your feet don't have to hurt. Sierra Nevada Podiatric Associates on Margaret Lane in Grass Valley.
Broad Street Furnishings. Owners Larry and Jeannie carry a selection of home furnishings, including couches, love seats, and they support the historic downtown Nevada City merchants. Broad Street Furnishings on Broad Street, Nevada City.
And we are Touchdown Productions, bringing you championship television for the foothills. This week, your Nevada Union Miners versus Kennedy Cougars coming your way. Check us out on the web at www.touchdownproductions.com. Hosted by Nevada County Web Surfer. We're at center court, and we're going to shoot it down to Gilbert with an interview with head coach Strom. Gil?
Stromey, this is it. The next must-win is here.
Here it is. We're on the verge of the next must-win. We're running out of time. They're really getting important now. We've got a couple wins behind us now after stumbling for a while there. And tonight we have a formidable task in McClatchy. Good team, got us by 15 down at their place. Young like us, but very quick. They defend very well. They get after it. We're going to have to step it up a notch.
Is the House of Pain, is that worth a 15-point spread?
I don't know. I think we got to close the gap a little bit more than that. But when they got ahead of us down at their place, we fell apart a little bit. And I think we're a little bit better and we're a little bit more experienced since then. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a wire-to-wire battle.
McClatchy, the number 2 team in the league. Of course, Kennedy unbeaten. If you're going to win one of the top teams, this has got to be the one.
This would be a big feather in our hat. And, we got to put the ball in the hole. At times we've shot well. At times, we've gone a little bit cold. But tonight is about defense. We've got to guard these people. And they're quick and they're fast. So we've got to block out and rebound. But tonight, to get us going, it's going to be about defense.
Now, Lady Miners, you guys are right on the bubble for postseason play. Is that a concern for the girls? Are they thinking about the postseason at all?
I don't think this team knows what a power rating is. They're too young. They're a goofy bunch. I tell you what, they're a lot of fun. But, to them, it's about basketball. They love the game, and they love the joy of competition. And I don't know if they understand all the ramifications and everything, and that's kind of what makes it fun. Last year's team was so intense, senior laden. This year's team is a little bit looser. So I don't know if they understand that, but in some cases I think that's kind of good, because when I get them up tight too much, they don't seem to execute as well. I like them kind of carefree and crazy.
Right, because you're crazy enough on the bench.
Yeah, that's an easy job for me.
Okay, so after this, what are the games coming up? What are you looking at?
We'll have 4 more games left. We got to go to Kennedy Tuesday, then we'll have Woodland at home on Thursday. Senior night, because we finished on the road that last week against Yuba City and Grant. So after tonight, there's only 4 more left. So we got to make the best of it now.
All right, Coach, and then thanks a lot for coming on last night's Inside Basketball Show, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. It'll be Inside NU Basketball Playoff Edition.
Thanks a lot, Gil. Hopefully we'll have the playoff edition. The girls love it, Gil. You do a great job, and they just love the exposure. They work very hard, and they deserve it.
All right, thanks a lot, Craig.
All right, thank you.
Craig Strom, the head coach of the Lady Miners, they prepare to do battle tonight against the second place McClatchy Lady Lions. Tough team, but I think they can beat them, and like Craig said, if they beat them, that's going to really help their chances for the playoffs. So that's it from down here. Be sure to tune in next week. We got some great basketball action coming all the rest of the way till playoffs begin. Let's throw it back now to Mark and Eric, and thank those great underwriters that bring you the Foothill Game of the Week each and every week on Channel 11, AT&T, and Grass Valley, USA Media Channel 23 in Bear River and Colfax, and of course ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn. Guys, back to you.
Gil, thanks. Great interview with Coach Strom. A lot of good information there in a must-win situation, Eric. So even though they lost last time down at McClatchy by a 15-point deficit, they hope to cover that gap a little bit more. And we'll get into that here in just a minute after we thank these underwriters. And Touchdown Productions' presentation of Lady Miners' Road to the Playoffs is being brought to you by Weaver Auto and Truck Center. Owner Tom and Matt Weaver are your factory authorized warranty repair center for Buick, Pontiac, GMC, Cadillac products. That's Weaver Auto and Truck Center, East Main Street, Grass Valley.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Second generation owners Mike and Mark Heauser provide complete auto repair and are your Michelin Tire Center. Plaza Tire and Auto Service on Searles in Nevada City and on Penn Valley Drive in Penn Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Owner Mike Anderson and his staff know your business and your name, and congratulate the Bear River Lady Bruins on a great undefeated season. Walker's Office Supplies, East Main Street, Grass Valley.
The House of Print and Copy. Owners Sandy Connolly and Patty Ferree are very confused. They are the copy store that thinks it's a print shop, or is it the donut shop that thinks it's a pizza place? They're the House of Print and Copy, Nevada City Highway, Grass Valley.
Francis Cinto and Associates, CPAs and financial consultants. Owners Greg Francis and David Cinto and their staff are at your service this tax season. Francis Cinto and Associates, CPAs and financial consultants.
BPM Systems and Computer Services. Owner Ben Palicio can service or install any computer in your home or office. BPM Systems and Computer Services in Grass Valley.
And we are Touchdown Productions, bringing you championship television for the Foothills. And join us next week when the Nevada Union Miners takes on the Kennedy Cougars. Yeah, unfortunately, big loss for Nevada Union. losing to the last place team. So kind of digging themselves in a little bit of a hole, and sometimes, you know, that happens. Eric, you're real familiar with the game of basketball. A lot of times, or for any sport that matter, if you go into a basketball game and sometimes you play to the level of your opponent, looking at their win-loss record, and that may have been a factor last night, unfortunately, for the Miners.
Yeah, that definitely can happen. You can overlook a team just because they're in last place. Doesn't mean you're going to walk in and just handle it. You got to play your game and try to stay at your level and not drop down to their level, and that might be what happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we got the power rankings for the girls, and we've got some changes from the prior week. Division 1, we see Nevada Union moved from 17 to 16. They're on the bubble spot, so they need a win tonight to strengthen that position. Division 3, Bear River moved from number 3 up to number 2, and Placer moved from number 11 to number 9. We've got Colfax in the Division 4 at the number 2 seed, holding strong. And then in Division 5, we've got Forest Lake still at number 3. So they look pretty good. Everyone might just get in there this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Nevada Union just right on the cusp there, and they've got some tough battles, especially tonight. And then
Tuesday at Kennedy's.
Yeah, Kennedy, I think, was in. Did you say first place?
I think he said first place. So that's going to be that's a tough back-to-back. You got the top 2 teams.
Yeah, taking a look at the McClatchy team there. Like Gil and Strom were saying, they are the number 2 team. Nevada Union falling to a loss to them last time at their house, losing by 15 points. Strom would touch base that defense is going to be the key for the Miners here tonight. So if Miners can stay with the defense, then let the offense take care of itself. As Nevada Union, they're not afraid of shooting those 3-pointers. So hopefully that'll keep them in the game with McClatchy. McClatchy's overall record 18-4 for the year, and in the league 7-1 against Nevada Union at 10-13, and NU playing a league of 3-4. So definite favorite tonight, McClatchy Lions. Miners have the home court advantage here at the House of Pain. Hopefully that'll make up the difference to have them pull out the victory tonight. Introduction public address announcer, always doing a great job, is Dennis Sisley. Getting ready here for the national anthem. Got 8 minutes on the shot clock as we're getting ready to start this varsity game. Well, Robbie Ellis is going to be singing the national anthem tonight for us. Nice job by Ronnie Ellis, number 11, playing on the varsity team for the Miners. She plays some basketball as well as sing. That was a nice rendition of the national anthem. You know, it's always nice, especially the basketball games. They've always got either a player or somebody from the school singing the national anthem. That's always a real nice touch. A lot of talent.
Yeah, a lot of talent. It's a good touch when you can represent your school and do your school proud.
Absolutely. Introductions now. We're taking a look at McClatchy. Just saw number 10, Sammy Jew, number 12, Jessica Ross, and number 14, Jessie Kunasaki, and number 21, Amy Schwartz. Leading, she's the top rebounder for him, and 31, Camillo Harada.
And now introducing your
Shoot over now and introduction of the Miners tonight. Change in one of the starting positions a couple of weeks ago.
Assistant coach Troy Dutra.
Assistant coach Troy Dutra and head coach
Center, 6-foot
Strong.
sophomore, Allie.
First one out the shoots for the Miners, number 1, Allison Daly. She's a 6'1" sophomore.
Forward, 5'9" junior, Allie.
And number 3, Allie Parrott, 5'9" junior for the Miners.
5'8" sophomore, Tracy Malone.
And number 12, Tracy Malone, 5'8" sophomore.
Number 14 at guard, 5'9" junior, Sarah Eidman.
And number 14, Sarah Eidman. Changing starters tonight.
11 freshman, Heather Gore.
And rounding off the top 5, number 22, Heather Gore, 5'11" freshman for the Miners.
Freshman starting,
Yeah.
that's an accomplishment.
Absolutely. Nice camera shot as the Miners do their final words before they get ready to go to tip-off.
Something a little different there for the crowd.
Yeah. Malone, Tracy Malone, she's rounding off the top 3 with most points scored as a score leader, followed by Heather Gore at 135 and Allie Parrott at 112. Your top scorers for the McClatchy Lady Lions. Harada with 349 points, so she's going to be the one that we need to watch. She's got a ton of points out there, followed by Kumasaki, 187, and Schwartz at 157. Tee-off right now, Allison Daly in the center. Ball's up, Daly gets it. So Miners first possession with the ball. Malone with the ball, she fires it over to Eidman. Eidman dishes off. Working the outside wing, that's Parrott. Parrott back to Eidman. Eidman to Daly. Daly on the far wing. Shot clock's kicking down. High side, long shot, point 3, launched by Heather Gore. Incomplete, a little hard off the glass. Quick, fast break down to the other side by Kunasaki.
That's what Coach Strong was talking about. They are fast and they like to run. Gonna have to have a couple people back as soon as the shot goes up to stop that fast break.
So Kunasaki at the line shooting a pair. She draws the foul going up. First one hard off the back of the iron, drops out. And second one's up, looks good. Nice little dish, nothing but net on that one. Miners coming across the midway line. That's Malone at the top. She's looking for an opening down the lane, finds it, goes off the glass for the deuce. And Miners on top, taking the lead at 2-0 here early in the first quarter. Full court pressure. Miners putting the pressure on. They let her go. She comes across. McClatchy Lions dishes out the baseline. She's looking on the inside for an open lady. Does not have it. She goes paint, plugged up in the middle. Whistle blown, foul call, and I believe that's going to be on Allie Parrott.
2 quick ones on Allie.
Whistle number 3, Allie Parrott, second.
So Allie, that's 2 fouls on Allie?
2 fouls on Allie.
Coming out
Coach
with
Strong's
2.
going to have to consider subbing her out.
Yeah, inbounds it, clean. 2 lady covers, a little bit hard, goes right over for the air ball, kicks it out to the base, launches a long 2, so we got us a 2-3 ball game. McClatchy on top.
Good ball movement. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Lions.
Daly on the long wing. She goes hard off the glass, incomplete. Fast break, wide open underneath. That's Ross. And there we go again, that defense.
They do like to run.
They do. And you down by 3. Daly to Malone, launches it off the wing. Hammers the 3, about a 23-footer. So Miners answering back. Tie score, 5-5. McClatchy down baseline. Wing. Looking at the top. She works inside the paint. And the ball's intercepted. Allie Daly got a hand on it and landed up in the hands of Gore. On the far side, that's Malone with the ball. She dishes it wing. Daly on the base. She takes a look, decides not to go. Coverage. Gore taking a peek off the wing. She drives inside and left wide open and picks up the deuce.
Nice move by the freshman.
Good ball movement. Miners waiting for it to develop, and the lane does open. McClatchy on the ball. Harada kicks it to Misaki. Back out baseline. Launches a long deuce. Off the iron, and Daly on the rebound. Malone's got the ball. Miners working the boards hard. Hard shot to Parrott. Parrott off the wing. Hard off the glass, no good. McClatchy on the rebound.
Coach Strom a little upset after that last shot. Got up off the bench.
Making the appropriate adjustments. And McClatchy, little dish on the inside. Once again, Daly on the coverage, and she's just doing a great job defense.
Jump ball.
So Daly forces the jump ball. Possession goes to McClatchy, and on the shot clock's about 15 seconds. So McClatchy gonna have to make something happen. Ooh, dish wide open underneath the paint. McClatchy picking up the deuce, and that one's by Amy Schwartz. Good ball game, once again tied up, 7-7, 4:51 left to go in the first quarter. Launched by Gore. Oh, she drains it. Nice job by Heather Gore, the freshman, banging it off the wing.
Nevada Union's not afraid to shoot those threes. You're right about that.
Absolutely not. 10-7, Miners on top. Ladies doing a fine job. McClatchy tries to dish to the inside. Once again, interference by Daly creates the turnover. On the far side, Parrott driving in the wing, ends up at the base, off the glass for two!
Wow, nice move.
Very nice. Full court pressure, Miners. They want another turnover. McClatchy comes across fast. Fast pace, another turnover. That was created by Parrott that time. Eidman to Parrott on the far side. Parrott off the wing, dishes it to the top. And Gore, she drained the last three.
They're going to have to come out and respect her now. She's going to have some lanes to the hole, which is what she just tried to do and got fouled.
So 2:53 left to go in the first quarter, 12-7. Lady Miners on top, left wide open. Eidman, she drains the tray. Miners getting hot early on, doing a fine job against McClatchy. The balls are going in. Full court pressure, and it looks like picking up the foul. That's going to be Sexton as she comes into the game.
Lady Miners, a wholesale substitution, just
Oh,
about.
yeah. Just as I started getting to know the names, they change them on me. So here we go.
That's how it usually works, Mark.
Okay, so Strom transfers in a fresh bunch of girls. McClatchy shoots the long deuce off the baseline, does not go. A little bit behind it this time, getting you caught up at the wing. Driving baseline, McClatchy, she turns and goes. Picks up three-lady coverage, kicks it out. It's going to be Miners' ball, turnover. Kind of a lazy pass, misdirected, and the ball goes out at the corner.
Yeah, nobody home on the other side. And, she looked before she passed it, looked like.
Sexton had the ball at the top. Now to Noe. Back out to Compton. And on the launch, Ronnie Ellis singing the national anthem, showing that she can sing and shoot. Comes out and pops at three, I believe it was. McClatchy. Yeah. And it looks like we had a push-off foul on the inside. Ronnie Ellis of the Miners.
Good start for the Lady Miners.
Absolutely, doing very good. 18-7. Touch and go in the first, or in the openings of the first quarter. Miners pulling out a fairly comfortable lead. Nice long two by McClatchy, getting them back within half, 9-18. Miners fast pace, driving right down the paint and picking up the foul. That's going to be Sexton as she drives it down. And
Yeah, they called it a tip ball.
oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Changed his mind.
Shot clock's down to 25. Sexton on the inbound, taking a look for a lady. She launches it high and over and finds Correa.
Dangerous pass.
Noe with the ball, back to Correa. Correa on the launch. And that's a deuce. So the bench is hitting as well as the starters.
Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot.
Full court pressure. McClatchy making it across in plenty of time. Miners on the D. Ball's at the top. Lady to lady. Bounce pass. Wing. Drives base. And to the dish to the inside. And picking up the foul. That's number 21, Amy Schwartz. Amy's going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
Looked like a bad call to me. Looked pretty clean on top.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they wear the stripes, right?
That's it. First one's up. It's good. Right through the center of that cylinder. And the second one of her two. Schwartz is up and hard off the iron, bounces back, and the ball's bouncing around. McClatchy's got it, dishes it back out. So opportunity for McClatchy to pick up additional points here. Good ball movement around the perimeter. Dish to the inside and a foul. A little bit of a late whistle. I believe that was picking up the foul again is going to be on Amy Schwartz.
Yeah, that was definitely foul that time. Came with the body a little too close.
There we go. So Strom.
That must be Coach Strom's style, I suppose.
Yeah, so he's bringing them all in again. Let's see if we can't figure who's coming back into the game. We got Daly, Gore.
Looks like it might be
Eidman, all the starters again, and Parrott. Deep inside, 20 on the shot clock. McClatchy's got some drive, drives baseline, a little hibble hop, and nice shot off the iron, off the glass. Does not go. Miners on the rebound. A little pressure from McClatchy coming down. Gore calling for the ball, dishes to the inside, little spin move.
Yeah, couldn't gain control of that one.
Yeah.
Traveling.
Turnover, McClatchy. Full court pressure, Miners. Barrett on the coverage. Malone, Parrott, Daly coming out. Good defense, Nevada Union. Not opening anything up. That hard defense, or strong defense that Strom wanted, he's seeing right here. Lots of hands going up. In and out. Shot was just missed by Kumasaki.
Nice rebound by Daly.
Bailey's banging the board. She must have 4 or 5 rebounds at least. She got tapped on that one. She launches a long three from the wing and hits the iron.
Oh, a little too much.
Well, fast break did not work. Ball was intended for number 13, number 23, Wong. It goes over Wong's head. Miners ball, Gore on the wing, takes a look high atop the head, decides to dribble, kicks it back out to Malone. Malone looking around, she decides to go to the top to Daly. Daly high, looking for an open lane, plenty of time on the shot clock. Malone takes a look, launches the tray, a little bit too hard, goes about a foot over the back. And whistle out on the floor.
Reset the shot clock, but the ball didn't hit the rim, so the referee caught it.
Harvey Tahara, the head coach for the McClatchy Lady Lions. He's obviously done a fine job in reflection of their record. They're 18-4 and 7-1 for the league. So
yeah, very impressive record.
Yeah,
both overall and league. So
Miners dominating. Up by 50%, scores 20-10, 33 left to go in the first quarter. And Parrott on the launch, unsuccessful on that land.
They're not afraid to cast that thing up there.
No, they don't. And McClatchy answers with the tray and comes off the iron. Daly on the rebound to Gore. Gore to Malone. Malone back down to Eidman. Eidman to Gore. To Daly. Daly's got the ball. She goes to Malone. Malone to Parrott. Parrott high atop. To Daly. Daly on the wing. Drives baseline, looking for an open hole. And the long tray.
At the buzzer.
Oh, Sarah
Three.
Eidman using the clock.
That's her third three-pointer of the first quarter.
Man, oh man, so Eidman's on fire. That was about a 24-footer.
I guess there must be shot clock problems. I think they turned it off for the night.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
That must be what the discussion was about earlier.
So when the shot clock goes off, who keeps it? Does the refs keep it at that point, or?
Yeah, I think one of the refs is in charge of keeping it
Okay.
in the head, and they also got to have someone at the scorer's table do it to hit the buzzer. So
Got it. So there's your score. Miners, all Lady Miners, 23-10, dominating this first quarter, showing their strength against the second place team. So Miners keep up this action. They're on their way to a victory. Getting ready to start that second quarter.
Yeah, impressive first quarter for the Lady Miners. I think they wanted to come out and set the tone early for that loss by 15 down in McClatchy. So looking good.
Absolutely.
That's
and
the way
points.
you want to come out.
Yeah, what do we got for points
Well,
there?
we got Sarah Eidman leading the way with 9 on 3 3-pointers, that last one at the buzzer. And then we've got Heather Gore, the freshman, with 5. And Ronnie Ellis with 3. And then a couple other players with 2. So pretty balanced. The starters are doing the majority of the work, which is to be expected.
Sure.
Yeah, Sarah's, if you're not going to be able to leave her open too much longer, they're going to get buried early. One thing about the 3, it can kill you or it can end it quick with that big lead, but game's far from over. Long way to go.
Here we go. We're getting ready to start the second quarter of play. Gore's with the ball. She's on the wing.
Double dribble. Good call.
So the ref picks up the double dribble. Turnover. Opportunity, McClatchy.
A good overhead view.
A little pressure on the coverage. That's Eidman. McClatchy left open, long deuce. Goes off the iron. Daly on the rebound, and she gets called for a travel.
Tell you what, McClatchy's leading scorer, Harada, hasn't gotten any points on the board yet, I don't believe. They're desperately trying to get her going, being the team leader with 350 points coming into the game.
Yeah, no kidding. Need to get her hot.
It's tough when the leading scorer is not scoring. It'll put you behind.
Harada, she's number 31. And a little dish to the inside. Good ball movement on the deuce. Hard off the iron. No good. McClatchy on the rebound. Malone on the coverage. Ooh, draws the baseline and goes off the glass for the deuce. Nice job by Sammy Jew.
Nice post screen on that.
And Parrott driving hard into the glass, splitting the defenders, and the ball drops, pulling the foul.
Nice shot for Allie. Second basket of the night. She's pretty athletic.
Yeah, Allie Parrott doing a fine job out on the floor for Nevada Union. She's going to be shooting it. Ooh, a little bit hard. Daly gets a hand on it. Goes right in the hand of McClatchy, though.
Ooh. Good defense on the inside lob.
Heather Gore getting a hand on it. As McClatchy sets up. 5 seconds to inbound. Gets it in, no problem. Surrounded by Miners. On the far side, back to the top. Shot clock's at 15. It's working again.
They got it back going.
Yeah, nice little dish to the inside to number 33, Matthias. Coming in. Hard ball to the corner to Parrott. Parrott back out to Malone. Malone on the wing to Daly. She takes a look, hops over to Gore. Gore's not a shot. Left open now is Parrott. She drives right inside, hits the paint, drops the 2.
Another basket. 2 in a row for Allie. Parrott.
Full court pressure, Miners. Dual lady coverage. And McClatchy getting some subs. She was open, left wide open on the 3. That was number 10, Jew, and she does not convert. Fast-paced Miners coming right down. That's Malone. Malone to Parrott. Gore breaking on the inside. She's left open off the glass and draws the foul for the 2.
Nice shot. Good pass. That was a good lead down the lane. That was what starts it all.
Nice series of events there, Miners.
I'm impressed with the Lady Miners tonight.
They're looking very good.
They do look good. They're ready for this game.
Yes, they were. Timeout on the floor. Strom's got to be happy with what he's seeing. We're 6:04 left to go before the half. Your Lady Miners on top at 29-14, and I believe it was, as the shot clock just goes off. Yeah, 29-14. Well, the junior varsity also taking a victory from the McClatchy Lions. They came out on top with a 35-29. They somewhat commanded a lead there in the third quarter, and by the time it came to the fourth, McClatchy had tightened up the gap a little bit. So Lady Miners on the JV side possibly loosening up a little bit towards the end, but still pulling out the victory with a real nice 35-29.
Yeah, the fourth quarter they just held on. As we're looking at the scores for the first quarter, second quarter in progress. So dominating first quarter for the Lady Miners, Mark.
Yeah.
Quite impressive. Came out and really put it to them. And now they got to see if they can dig themselves out of that hole. But Lady Miners don't look like they want it to happen.
No, Lady Miners playing good and top.
Very good.
Strom makes a few changes, substitutions in the ball game. We've got Noe and Correa and Gore at the line. Also Sexton. And Molly Compton coming into the game for the Miners. So some fresh girls all the way around. New lineup. Strom mixing it up pretty good. Full court pressure again. Good D. Picks up screen. Miners hang right with her. Bounce into the baseline. And the ball is mixed up. We're going to have a jump ball. Good defense right off the bat for the Miners.
Jump ball, still McClatchy possession.
McClatchy inbound, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside to the young lady, number 33, Matthias. She's surrounded by Lady Miners, picking up the foul.
She'll go to the line for two and see if they can get a few extra points here. Get a good look at the overhead view. Now it's straight on. A little long on the first one. Back iron.
Both of them a little bit hard. Miners on the rebound. That's Ellis. Ronnie Ellis once again doing a fine job at the anthem. Compton on the ball. She's at the top. Kicks it to Ellis. Ellis on the wing three. A little bit hard off the glass. Gets her own rebound. Bounces it once and goes in and out of her hands. Last touch by the Miners. McClatchy ball.
Good hustle. She knew where her shot was going to go, and it's usually easiest to be the shooter to know where that rebound's coming. Follow that ball.
Important fundamental. Follow your shot.
It's a lost art.
Yeah. And McClatchy creates a turnover. Ball was intended for Amy Schwartz, and it goes through her hands. Compton on the inbound. Sexton with the ball, high atop. Back to Compton. Compton left open for a second. She just tries to drive inside. Ball's kicked out. Correa. Correa drives baseline. Goes nowhere. And Compton picks up the ball, and she intended receiver on that one was going to be Ellis.
Another turnover, unforced error there.
Correa on the defense for the Lady Miners. And Compton, good hustle by Molly, getting a hand on it as the ball was intended for Schwartz. Ball goes out of bounds. Shot clock's kicked down a few notches. McClatchy on the inbound. Keep Correa. No, good defense. And Ronnie Ellis all over the court, creating that. Well, Ellis had a handle on it. She couldn't quite grab a hold of it, and the ball bounced around on the inside, and I'm not sure. Oh, foul called. Loose ball foul?
Yeah, loose ball foul. They went behind, jumped on the other girl's back from McClatchy. Definitely was a foul before it was a jump ball. It's a good call. Coach Strom didn't like it. It was right in front of him, but deep down he really knows it was a good call, I'm sure.
Sammy Jew at the line for McClatchy.
That's just a coach thing.
Yeah. Jew on her second launch. A little bit short, rolls in.
It's got some of the loosest rims I've ever seen there in the rim. Shooter's touch.
Noe with the ball. She goes to Ellis. And it's 30-16. The Lady Miners on top. Oh, turnover McClatchy. Miners losing the handle. Fast pace coming down. Slowed it down, kicks it up. Top baseline three, wide open. Good look at it. Unable to land that one was Sammy Jew. Nice move. That was Andy Sexton coming border to border on that one and unable to land the layup, picking up the foul.
Yep, she's going to go to the line for two, though. They say the pace has kept the same, but the scoring has seemed to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
It started off very hot, so. As Coach Strom does another wholesale substitution, except for the shooter.
So your starters coming back in. All but one.
Interesting technique.
Yeah. Barrett, Daly, Malone, Gore. A little bit hard. And Gore on the rebound. Nice job. Dishes it to Daly. Off the glass for the deuce. So starters pick up right where they left off. Good hot pace.
Yeah, it was a nice rebound by Heather. Got inside and got that rebound.
Ooh.
Nice pass. No look pass.
Well, McClatchy taking advantage of that one. Going off the head of one of the Lady Miners. Malone to Gore. Gore on the wing. She takes a look. Dishes out to Malone. Malone on the launch. Hits the iron. Does not convert. Still fast pace. These ladies are moving side to side. Once again, Daly on the rebound. Allison doing a fine job. Picking up another rebound. Wide open. Parrott. Parrott decides to work on the inside ball.
Through the legs.
Yeah. Allie coming up with almost a turnover there. Shot clock's at 15. Malone to Parrott. And Gore in the action now. Dishes to the inside to Daly. Daly dual lady coverage. Little back kick to the wide open three on Malone. Shot clock violation.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah Eidman had to throw that one up. That was up against the shot clock, so it wasn't a bad shot like it might have appeared to the people at home.
Well, Malone coming into the game, and I apologize. I'm getting Malone and Eidman mixed up all night tonight. I'll try and get back on track for that one. Here we go, McClatchy ball. And there's the tray. That's number 31.
That's Harada. That's the leading scorer.
So if she gets hot, she can get McClatchy right back into this ball game. Parrott.
Yeah, first 3-second call of the night.
3-second violation creates the turnover. Opportunity McClatchy. 32-21. 2 1/4 left to go before the half. On the D, we got Gore. Wide open off the wing, missing the three. Harada. Daly, another rebound. Allison working very hard, doing a fine job in the paint.
Yeah, she is. She's
Eidman, wide open, off the glass, does not go.
Wow.
Rebound. We got Seward in the game for McClatchy. She calls for the ball on the inside. Does not go. Ball's moving around the outside. Dish to Seward. And turnover Miners into the hands of Malone. Malone's got one-on-one. She goes up, stops. Tries a little bit of a reverse layup and does not land it. Miners opportunity there. Unable to convert.
Coach Strom was hot after that one.
A little bit too fast paced. Sometimes.
I didn't like the effort, I think.
Yeah.
Felt she gave up.
Gore, she's all alone. She's got a trailer, but she has room off the glass and drops the deuce. Heather Gore nailing the two. Miners 32-21. 1:23 left to go before the half. Fouls. Miners sitting at 8. McClatchy conservative 3. Eidman on the covers. Daly high hands. Eidman's back out to the wing. Not given a shot. Parrott now gets a hand on the ball. Almost creates a turnover. Does not go. Driving the base for the score, that's Harada picking up the foul for McClatchy. She's going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
Ooh, Coach Strom is close to getting a technical. He better cool it down.
He's not like
animated, to say the least.
Oh, goodness.
He's getting on Tracy Malone after that last play down the court.
Yep.
Now he's voicing his displeasure about that play.
I think she heard him.
Yeah, I think she
Not a
got
lot
the
of-
message loud and clear.
Great game of basketball. High intensity, fast moving pace.
Oh, yeah. Fun sport.
Parada dumping her first. Substitutions coming in. Andy Sexton back into the game.
Rada for one more.
Drops her in. 23-34. Just over a minute left to go before the half. Parrott bringing it down, a little bit of slow pace. Picks up the screen, drives base on the inside. And whistle out on the floor. And our monitor just went out. There it is. Thank you.
Back with the,
That is service. I'll tell you, it goes out for a second back. That's almost as good as...
It's better than, I don't know, PG&E or
Yeah, PG&E.
AT&T, all those companies. They're good, but not quite that fast.
The quick work of the crew and the commander. Good job, guys. Back in action, Gore to Eidman. Eidman takes a look. She's on the wing. Comes to the top to Parrott. Parrott looking. She goes to Heather Gore on the long one. Oh, baby! Off the glass and dumps it for three.
I thought the banks closed at 5
Holy cow.
in Grass Valley.
It's open here at the House of Pain.
Did she call it?
Oh, man. Hard off the glass. Gore on the rebound.
20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Alley, baseline, dishes it to Gore on the inside. High off the glass on the two-point attempt and does not go. We got a whistle out on 4. 15 seconds left to go before the half.
Miners still clinging to that 14-point lead, 37-23. Good first half. They want to finish strong here. Maybe get a bucket, going into a little momentum.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Here we go. Shot clock's off. 14 seconds. We're down to 12. Miners have time to make something happen. Parrott with the ball. She takes a look at the clock. She drives inside, kicks out. Gore on the long one. Short off the iron. Rebound, Miners. And unable to get the final second basket.
So, good first half there, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Nice job. It's all Miners, 37-23 as we go into the halftime. And no doubt that Harvey Tahara, the coach of McClatchy, is going to have to make some adjustments. His 7-1 team is getting taken to a little bit of school by the Lady Miners with their 3-4. So kind of a little bit of reversal. The varsity boys dumped to the last place team, and now the Lady Miners, who are about the 500 mark, are playing the second place team and taking it to them. Touchdown Productions presentation of Lady Miners Road to the Playoffs is being brought to you by Liberty Motors and Liberty Outlet. Liberty Motors is your headquarters for the new GEM cars, the global electric motor cars built by Chrysler. Owner Gary Alkenbrack and General Manager Tom Rubino carry a selection of these and other vehicles. Liberty Motors on Freeman Lane in Grass Valley.
Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. HBE Rentals is a full-service rental and supply yard open 7 days a week. HBE carries chippers, trenchers, backhoes, tractors, and much more, and they always support NU Lady Miners. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals on LeBar Meadows Road in Grass Valley.
Lasser Title Company, Larry Ingersoll, his entire management team provide title service for all your real estate needs and love to support local high school sports in Nevada and Placer counties. Placer Title Company, Sutton Way, Grass Valley.
Grass Valley Glass, family owned and operated by Shauna, Marty, and Curtis Selwyn. They always support NU athletics. That's Grass Valley Glass on Colfax Avenue, Grass Valley.
And Sierra Nevada Podiatric Associates, located at 104 Margaret Lane, Suite A in Grass Valley.
Broad Street Furnishings. Owners Larry and Jeannie carry a selection of contemporary furnishing and are proud supporters of historic downtown Nevada City and the Nevada City Mardi Gras Parade.
And we are Touchdown Productions Championship Television for the Foothills. This week, join us again as the Nevada Union Miners will be taking on the Kennedy Cougars. We're here at halftime. We're going to be shooting it down to Gil. Gil's on courtside with Judy Weeks, the treasurer of the Basketball Booster Club. Gilbert.
Thanks a lot, Marky, and you're absolutely correct. I'm down here on the floor with Judy Weeks, who's the treasurer of the Basketball Booster Club. And Judy, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Great game for the Lady Miners. I was thinking and telling Stromey beforehand that I really felt that the Lady Miners, if this was the coming of age tour, like he always likes to say, this is graduation day tonight.
Absolutely. It really is. The girls are doing a great job.
Well, number 2 McClatchy, and they're handing it to them very handily. So.
Yes, they are. It's great to see the girls playing so well.
Now, Judy is the treasurer of the Booster Club, like we were saying. And, of course, the Booster Club, like all Booster Clubs, they're interested in doing all the fundraising for the basketball team. The football boosters have their own club, and the wrestling team and everything. What's up with the basketball boosters right now?
Well, the basketball boosters are madly fundraising right now. And with the impending budget cuts, it's going to be even more important for us to continue that job, so that the kids can have a quality program.
Well, Nevada Union always has a quality program. It's traditional, so that kind of makes, have you guys had some discussions about what that ratchets up your program a little bit?
Well, we really haven't yet. It's all kind of new. This year, though, we really worked hard on our fundraising with the signs being put up in the boys' gym by sponsors and a few new signs in the girls' gym. That was our really big fundraiser. And then the boys still do their shoot-a-thon, which is coming up in the next couple of weeks. We depend on that real heavily. And the programs were supposed to be out tonight, but apparently they didn't get printed in time. So next home games will be selling our programs. And then we have various other fundraisers through the year.
Well, the Booster Club is always an important aspect. How can somebody get involved if they want to do with the basketball boosters?
Well, usually we meet the first Monday of every month. And so in Coach Dallas's classroom at 6 o'clock. And anybody's welcome to come at any time and sit in on one of our meetings and see if they'd like to get involved. We can always use more help.
That's right. They're a bunch of fun people over there, the basketball boosters, and, of course, the president, Randy Kephart. I talked to him a little bit earlier.
Yep, we have a dedicated fun group. And it's just great to come to the games and be able to support the kids and help out with this program.
And there's just one basketball booster club. You got 2 teams, boys and girls, but just one basketball booster club.
Absolutely. We support both teams equally. We have members from both the boys and the girls, and it's just a good program.
Now, the season's halfway over. Are they planning any celebrations, or what's happening for the end of the year?
End of the year, well, in the next few weeks we'll have senior night, of course, and then right now we're planning the awards dinner. And the boys and the girls varsity teams do that together. And so that's a big night for both teams.
Yeah, always a fun night. We usually try and go there and attend that. And it's always sad to see the seniors go and the season end.
It is. It's always sad, but it's a wonderful celebration for the kids. After working so hard all season, they deserve it.
And many of the seniors for 4 years in a row.
Absolutely.
Now, are you so you haven't got together with the principal or anything, Margaret Christensen, to find out what the Booster Club's role is going to be in the uncertain economic future?
No, she hasn't met with us yet. I know that the coaches have been talking to Steve Pilcher about where he thinks the cuts are going to come and how they're going to do it. And so we were just talking to Coach Dallas tonight at our Booster Club meeting, and just trying to plan a little strategy, on what we're going to have to come up with next year.
Okay, well, you're up to date then with all your Booster Club news that you need to take care of. Judy, thanks a lot for spending the time here with us at the halftime.
Thank you very much.
All right, Judy Weeks there, the treasurer of the Booster Club, as the Lady Miners are really, Mark, they're taking it to the Lady Cougars.
Oh, Gilbert, they're doing a fine.
the Lady Lions.
The Lady Lions, they're doing a fine job out there. You know, Strom said he had mentioned earlier it's going to be a wire-to-wire. Well, we haven't quite seen that wire yet as they pull out with a 37-23 lead. So Strom's got it working. He's got the kids working. And, you know, Harvey Tahara, he didn't get to 18-4, 7-1 on the league for nothing. So I'm sure he's going to be making some adjustments in the locker room.
Right, but a little bit of adversity here for the Lady Lions. They're not used to probably going in with a loss. If the Lady Miners can keep up that intensity, then they may pull out the victory here, and that'll really help them in their search for the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, they're on that power ranking at the 16th spot, just on the edge. So a victory here will just kind of secure a little bit more. And what are they doing? They want you to get in the game? Or?
I think Stromey's going to send me in. I got to go. Let's throw it back to you guys, and let's thank that last set of underwriters. Back to you.
Good. Thanks, Gil. And thank you, Judy Weeks, treasurer for the Booster Club. And Touchdown Productions' presentation of Lady Miners' Road to the Playoffs is being brought to you by well, while we've got a second here before we bring up our sponsors, once again the score 37-23. Miners back out on the court after halftime here as they get ready to warm up, and McClatchy still over on the sidelines as they cover a few last-minute discussions before we get ready to start. About 53 seconds left on the clock before we jump into the second half. Actually, there goes the buzzer, and that must be, is that a 1-minute buzzer? Is that what that is, Eric?
Yeah, it's usually about a 1-minute warning. They give your last little speech, and let's get on the court and get it on.
Good show. Well, we are Touchdown Productions. Lady Miners' Road to the Playoffs is being brought to you by Weaver Auto and Truck Centers. Owner Tom and Matt Weaver are a proud local Buick, GMC, Cadillac dealer and support numerous youth activities throughout the foothills. Weaver Auto and Truck Center, East Main Street, Grass Valley.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Mike and Mark Heauser provide complete auto repair and carry Michelin tire products. Plaza Tire and Auto Service on Searles in Nevada City and on Pin Valley Drive in Pin Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Owner Mike Anderson and his staff know your business and your name. And congratulate the Bear River Lady Bruins on a great undefeated season. Walker's Office Supplies, East Main Street, Grass Valley.
The House of Print and Copy. Owners Sandy Conley and Patty Faree have supported sports television on AT&T Channel 11 since 1997. The House of Print and Copy, Nevada City Highway, Grass Valley.
Francis, Cinto and Associates, CPAs and financial consultants. Owners Greg Francis and David Cinto and their staff can assist you during the tax season. Francis, Cinto and Associates, CPAs and financial consultants.
BPM Systems and Computer Services. Owner Ben Palacio can service or install any computer in your home or office. BPM Systems and Computer Services in Grass Valley.
Well, we're back underway here. Early in the third quarter, 7:03, just starting it, just under a minute left to go, or actually just under a minute off the clock, 8-minute quarters. Miners coming right back out where they started from, picking up a few points. Scores currently 39-27. And Heather Gore picking up a foul. Dishing that foul off to number 14, Jessie Kuwasaki. So Malone in the ball. She dishes to Eidman. Eidman on the wing. She goes to Parrott. Parrott at the top. Gore to her left. She dumps on the inside. Goes into the glass. Ball goes off the foot. Eidman on the rebound. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get something working here. Good defense, McClatchy. Gore high atop. Looks to Malone. Tracy Malone. And left alone Gore. Long launch. Hits the iron. Ball last touched by McClatchy.
Yeah, tough break for McClatchy. Decent box out, just couldn't quite control that rebound. Back to the Lady Miners.
Reset the shot clock. They had contact with the iron, gives them another 35. Gore on the wing, launches the tray. No good. Daly on the rebound. Nice job by Allison. Back to Gore for another attempt. Second one does not go. Daly again on the rebound. She gives Eidman a shot. Malone.
Eventually it's going to go in.
Absolutely.
Keep shooting.
Nice job by Tracy Malone. Dishing up the 3. Good rebounds. Allison Daly, 3 of them underneath there.
Yeah, she's controlling the board. She's been a load down low.
Absolutely. McClatchy's ball driving inside the paint, kicks it out to a wide open 3 to Harada. Unable to. Miners, little one-on-one. That's Parrott losing the handle off the leg. And Malone. Nice job by Malone. Back-to-back 3s for that young lady. Malone is certainly on fire.
Well, whatever Coach Strom talked to her at halftime worked.
There we go. Eidman on the defense for the Lady Miners. Malone coming up top, picking up her lady, drives baseline, dish to the inside. She was wide open, loses the handle. Amy Schwartz kicks it far out to the wing. On the wing, shot. Jesse Kunisaki. Here we go. We got numbers with the ladies. Miners waiting to set something off, slowing down the pace a little bit. Malone at the top, sees Daly off the wing. Daly open, good look. No good off the iron. Ball goes out of bounds, going to be McClatchy's ball.
Nice box out.
Yeah. Here comes those subs. 5 in, 5 out. So let's see if we can figure out who's on the floor. We got Compton, we've got Ellis, Corey,
Sexton,
thank you, and Noe. Full court pressure. Lady Miners wasting no time. Whistle on the floor. Turn. Oh.
Timeout, Lady Lions.
Well, Harvey Tahara, head coach, called for that timeout. Unable to make the adjustments that he needed at halftime. Still seeing the same game, good fast pace. He's trying to get to the ladies. And what do you think he's saying over there, Eric?
I think he's saying they've got to keep the ball in front of them for one. And he was getting too many rebounds and too many second chances. And if you're going to throw 3 or 4 up in a row, one of them's going to go in, chances are.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, he's trying to get the defense to tighten up and probably get a grip on the turnovers. They're not going to be able to catch up that way.
Well, it's been all Allison Daly controlling those rebounds. She's got everybody towered with that 6'1" height, and the closest thing on McClatchy is at 5'10". That's Schwartz, and Seward also at 5'10". So a few inches does make a difference.
Yeah, it sure does.
But still, you can box out and get that position underneath, and Daly seems to be right under where she should be. So here we go, covered by Lady Miners, left wide open. That was number, I think it was 33.
Yeah, the ref blew his whistle. No one heard it. They kept playing.
Foul. Correa picking up a foul. Miners with the lead on fouls with 2-0. Also with the lead on the board, 45-28, 4:35 left to go in the third quarter. No pressure. Miners bring it across. Dish to Ellis. Ellis decides to go paint. Oh, turnover. A little bit of a weak pass, leaves her wide open. Nice job running the boards. That's Kunisaki.
Yeah, it's like McClatchy's turned up the defense a little bit.
They have, creating something there. On the launch, number 4, not able to convert, Noe. McClatchy on the rebound. Dish to the inside, ball fake. Ooh, and Compton, or Ellis is going to be pulled on the foul on that one. Going to the line, that's number 33, Matthias, and it looks like she did a pretty good draw on that foul as she rolled her shoulder in and put it to the hoop and got the whistle.
Yeah, she leaned into that one a little bit. It's good technique. Usually you'll get the call. You can create the contact as long as it's not too obvious. Ellis didn't have her position held, so it's going to call that every time. Got our wholesale substitutions again.
There we go.
Coach Strom didn't wait long on that. He
No.
sees the lead dwindling slowly.
And Gore right away on the rebound as she sets the tone. Malone with the ball. Parrott launches it short. Actually, that wasn't short. That was an alley-oop setup for Eidman. Eidman at 5'9".
Eidman just forgot to jump.
That's it.
That's all. That'll happen.
Yeah. Eidman goes to the line, pulling the foul. First one is no good.
In and out.
45-32. Third quarter ball. Eidman, little short, rolls in. It's good for a point. Full court pressure, Miners. Starters back in the ballgame. Parrott on the coverage. Gore camped out with Daly underneath for the defense. Nobody open. Parrott.
Good defense by the Miners, keeping everybody in front of them.
Parrott on the coverage, works right inside Malone. Foul. Foul's going to be on 22, Heather Gore. I didn't know that Heather Gore was in there, but.
Yeah, he's got the starters back in, so.
Yeah. So Miners call for the timeout.
Looks like it's going to be a 20-second timeout.
Miners still doing a fine job. 46-33. Halfway through the third quarter. And there's the ever world famous, your KNCO sports guy, Tom Fitzsimmons. He's doing a fine job as always. He's got to keep talking. He's a one-man band up there, so.
Keeps it going.
Yeah. Trying to paint the picture and doing a fine job for the radio. It's a little bit of a tougher job when you can't get a picture. We're fortunate that people can at least see if we make the wrong call. They can see what's happening versus him. He's got to kind of let him in.
He can make the wrong call and no one will ever know the difference. So he's got it that way on us.
Yeah. Well, if we make the wrong call, we'll just turn the screen off.
Exactly.
So Gore on the rebound, back underway. A little pressure from McClatchy. Met at the top. Malone with the ball. Parrott calls for it on the inside, does not go. Daly's got it on the wing. Dish to Parrott now. She goes off the glass. Looks like she got tipped going up. Little interference, not called. And Gore, Heather Gore, the freshman, on the rebound, bringing it down. Malone. Tracy Malone on the wing, takes a look, decides not to go. Malone with the ball to Gore. Gore at the top. Takes a look, decides to drive, kicks it out to Eidman. Good. Sarah Eidman drains the triple.
It's her fourth one of the game.
Man, oh man, nice job by Tracy. Fast pace moving back. Miners get back on the defense. Gore on the coverage. Pulling her off, tries to drive the pace. Whistle. 3 second.
So a call you don't see too much anymore. 3 seconds in the key.
Yeah.
I think it could be called every play, probably. Yeah. So it's probably a good thing you don't see it.
Yeah.
Quite as much.
I think that's only the second one of the game.
Yeah.
Little 1-on-2. And on the launch, Tracy Malone picking up the foul, so she's going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
Good full court shot.
And here we go. Substitutions. Buzzer goes off. 4 come in.
It's be a little frustrating as a player having to come out every 3 or 4 minutes. I know as a player, when I played my day, I never wanted to come out at all.
Yeah, you want to stay in there.
Definitely. But
Well.
I guess they all buy into his system, so that's the key. It's working tonight, that's for sure.
That it is. You can't knock that.
Yep, got to be a team player. It's the only way to get to the playoffs, right?
That's it.
Yeah, now I'm on the touchdown team.
That's right. The
Third game in, they've got me roped in now.
Yeah. There's always a spot for you. See somewhere. You get too old to
Yeah, really.
give you a seat and watch the game and call it as you see it. Action underway. 50-33. Your Lady Miners on top. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Ball's turned over and rolling on the floor. And nice job. Ooh, they're going to call Ellis for traveling.
Good hustle, though.
Yeah.
Good hustle. Good thing she's got those knee pads on. That would have
Yeah.
been a floorburn extraordinaire right there.
Ronnie Ellis trying to save it. Unable to do it. McClatchy's ball. Miners on the defense. Correa on the coverage. Gets inside the baseline. Has to go for the reverse. Dumps it. So nice job by McClatchy. Miners with the ball. Noe. Tanya Noe. What was the call there?
Yeah, it looked like he called a block. Moving, looked like a moving screen block.
Okay. Turnover, McClatchy. Lady Miners at 4 fouls. 2 for the Lions. And a wide open on the deuce, nailing that one, Harada.
I need her to get going for them to have any chance. Ooh, turnover.
Yeah. Fast pace, McClatchy taking advantage of it. Ooh, and you know what? She was going to the glass, and Harada was planning on getting some contact as she goes up, and the Lady Miner jumps out of the way, so no impact there, messes up her shot, does not go.
Yeah, Molly Compton looked like she fell, didn't mean to, but it turned out being good defense.
Yeah.
That was the old Matador defense.
Yeah. Ball gets shot back down to the other end, and the ball goes up, and Compton battling out from underneath for the, I believe it was a jump ball call, and Strom takes advantage of the stop in motion to get his starters back into the ball game. Bounce pass to Parrott, open up, and we've got high on top. That's Eidman. Eidman to Malone. 3-second violation.
That's the same referee. He seems to like that call tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they better start watching out for that. Get out of that key.
Nice little dish. Bounce pass to Seward.
McClatchy's starting to close the gap a little bit.
Yes, they are. 39-50. 11 points. Parrott. Oh.
That call is killing them.
Yeah. Yeah, who did they get on that one?
They got that on. I think it's been on Allison Daly. She's the one kind of lives in the key there. So she's gonna have to be a little more mobile this fourth quarter coming up.
Battling underneath, Daly on the rebound, fighting it out with Schwartz. Jump ball, McClatchy's possession. Shot clock's off as we got 2 seconds left to go in the third, so Miners need to pour on a little bit of D and not give up another deuce here.
Yeah, no foul. This is the time where a foul's a killer.
Yeah. They got it in, and missing that little 2-point opportunity. Amy Schwartz. McClatchy coming back here in the third quarter. Miners at 50-39.
Cut the gap by 2. They were down 13.5. Now they're down 11. So they'll need a little more than that for the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
see what Coach Strom comes up with here.
Well, he's probably going to be talking about that 3-second. There was 3 turnovers, 3 3-second violations, I think, called on the Lady Miners. So
yeah, that's 3 shots they didn't get up. So
right.
That's the difference right there. So yeah, I think you'll see a little bit different, more motion on the offense. Keep everybody moving because McClatchy's gonna have to come hard now to have any chance to turn this around. So gotta keep possession of the ball. Don't make any silly turnovers, stuff like that.
Well, there it is. Lady Miners falling to McClatchy in the third quarter with 13-16. So getting outscored by 3. That's where the difference. Take a look at the first and second quarter. Miners pretty much dominated. Fairly close in that second, 14-13 score, but big deficit. Says it all right there in the beginning. Miners setting the tone and carrying it through. Here we go, getting ready to start the fourth and final quarter. 8 minutes on the board. And timeout called by Tracy Malone.
Good timeout. Don't want to lose a possession on the first play of the quarter.
Yeah. So Strom's going to talk that one over. Still Miners ball. They'll be inbounding here.
Yeah. Going to design an inbounds play. Now, usually it's real easy just to pop the ball in, but he's got to know McClatchy's going to be coming like we were talking about. So Got to get some screens, get somebody open in the backcourt.
Well, as we know in basketball, 11 points isn't a lot, especially when you've got 8 minutes.
Looks like we got a little bit of a design play here. Spread out.
Gore coming in. She gets the dish on the wing, shoots to the base, driving down inside, kicks it out to Eidman for the tray. Misses that one. Sarah's been hot all night.
Yeah, a little bit of a quick shot. Want to use a little bit of that. The clock is their teammate now, so they want to try to use a little bit more of the shot clock.
And McClatchy. Ooh, letting her inside the base off the glass for the deuce. So fairly easy shot as she runs in on that baseline. That's Kulisaki. Malone with the ball to Eidman. She comes to the wing, back to Malone. Malone on the wing. She's taking a look around, using some clock to Eidman. Eidman looks, decides not to go. Daly clear out of that 3-second zone, and so is Gore. They've got that number figured out now. Trying to work it on the inside. Parrott. And the launch is Malone. Tracy Malone ringing it up for 3. It's all Tracy Malone when it comes to the triple tonight. And McClatchy working that baseline and unable to bring it in. Good defense by Lady Miners. A little bounce pass dish to the inside to Amy Schwartz. She was left wide open.
Yeah, nice pass by Kunisaki. She penetrates that middle, and she is definitely looking to pass before she shoots. That's why she's leading the team in assists and steals.
Eidman with the ball. She's getting surrounded. Coming back up is Parrott. Parrott drives the paint. Nice job. Allie Parrott coming around after picking up the screen, drives straight down the baseline with a little forward roll off her hand and dumping it in as it rolls around and drops and picking up the foul and possible 3-point. Strom calling for the timeout. Lady Miners 55-43.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that momentum back there. A couple baskets. We'll do that for you. Stop the bleeding, if you will.
Yeah. Lady, and your Lady Miners on top, 55-43, 6:18 left to go in this contest. We're at the House of Pain on the beautiful campus of Nevada Union High School. Want to remind everybody, while you're watching this telecast, it's great to be here. Nice warm auditorium, seeing some great basketball. If you're watching the game tonight, you see a lot of action. It's not a slow pace, it's a good fast pace. Come on out and show your support for Lady Miners or the regular Miners over at the Allied Gym. We'll be joining them here.
Yeah, this is a fun gym. I used to play in this gym back in my high school days for a while.
Yeah?
And, yeah, I like how it's nice and tight a little bit. You know, the stands come right down the floor. Gives you that homey feeling. You know,
Right.
Hoosiers.
Yeah.
The Hoosiers of Nevada County. 'Cause, the other gyms are so wide open nowadays. You kind of feel like you're out in space when you look at that rim. So
Yeah.
it's kind of nice to be cozy every now and then.
Well, it's nice and cozy in here. Miners with somewhat of a comfortable lead, 12 point, no, more than that. What do they got? 12 points.
12-point cushion. Trying to make it 13.
Allie Parrott at the line. Just picking up that foul after landing that baseline jumper. Unable to get that. Rebound goes to McClatchy. And coming up, Tracy Malone trying to knock that ball out. She did get a handle on it.
Barely. Might have been better not to.
Yeah.
But you never know that when you're playing defense. You just worry about what you're doing.
McClatchy bounce passes it in. Baseline back out to the wing. High at top to the wing again. Malone on the coverage. Goes right inside. Nice job penetration by McClatchy. Surrounded by Lady Miners and still getting a little put-up jumper there. Eidman with the ball. She goes to Parrott. Miners want to use some of the clock, as they do. 5:43 left to go in the contest. Parrott goes right in baseline, same as last time, and it does not go this time. A little bit hard off the iron. Gore on the rebound. She kicks it out to Parrott. Parrott, another opportunity to Gore. Steps out the three, launches it, in and out. Heather Gore, good ball movement on the rebound, and a little assist from Parrott going over and does not convert. Good D, Miners, not letting the door open on the inside. Launch McClatchy on the tray, dinging that one up. The top scorer, Kimayaro Harada.
And Margaret cut the lead to 7. 5 minutes to go.
So they're gaining it. Ooh. Miners missed the 3. Nice job by Heather Gore. Parrott taking a look for the tray, decides not to go. Gives it to Malone. Malone coming up a little bit short off the iron. Gore on the rebound. She gets battled.
Ooh.
And the crowd does not like that one.
Yeah, there's a couple too many three-pointers.
Yeah.
They got to try to work it inside a little bit and take advantage of this clock.
Yeah.
They're definitely not afraid to shoot the 3.
McClatchy making a comeback.
Yeah, they sure are. There's times when you don't need the 3. I know that's hard for me to believe, even to say, as a three-point shooter myself. But I learned that lesson a little after I was done playing. You sit back and you watch it, and you got to know when to shoot and when not to.
Yeah, make sure if you can't join us on television, pick it up on your local KNCO radio. Listen to the man on the screen, Tom Fitzsimmons, the sports guy for Nevada County. Or pick him up on Star 94.3, the FM side.
Yeah, Tom doing a wonderful job as always. He's sitting up there.
Great job.
And his mouth was still moving.
It doesn't miss a beat.
It doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah. Well, there's a shot of Coach Strom and the varsity Lady Junior Miners.
Time to tighten up the defense here a little bit.
4:43. McClatchy closing up the gap, 48-55. Miners sitting at 5 fouls. Mount McClatchy at 3. Inbound to McClatchy. Miners, little pressure. Parrott on the coverage. Ball's high outside there. Fans are calling for defense. They want this ball game as bad as the ladies do. Ooh, driving baseline, dish wide open, possible 3-second violation, unseen. Gore on the rebound, nice job. Malone's on the ball, she brings it down. Clips Parrott on the far side. Eidman calling for the ball here. Nobody sees her. And Heather Gore driving in. Eidman wide open off the wing. If she lands it, no, she does not get that one.
Yeah, Malone's not afraid to shoot the 3.
No, you know what? And I messed her up again. I was saying Eidman. I apologize. Those two girls are going to kill me. But turn the volume off and watch the game. Don't listen to me. Yeah.
I'm sure the fans will forgive you at home.
Yeah.
You're doing a fine job, Mark.
Thanks. All right, here we go. 3:57, just under 4 left to go. 55-48, inbound McClatchy. Bounce pass to the inside. Ball's going to maybe, and it does go out of bounds. Turnover, Miners.
Yeah, it was a fortunate turnover for the Lady Lions. Fortunate for the Miners. If they can get a basket and stabilize this lead a little bit.
Pressure. Eidman with the ball. She's getting pressure from the top. Goes to Gore. High on the wing. Timeout. Referee timeout. Looking at the clock.
Looking at the shot clock again. Take a few seconds off of it. Little hometown clock.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. Who's running that clock over there?
Oh, man.
Can't put it past the stripes.
Inbound, Tracy Malone, number 12. Looking for an open lady. Comes out, bounce pass to Gore.
A few fans behind us didn't like that call.
No, they didn't.
Calling for the blind ref. They're going to miss some calls, folks.
McClatchy driving right inside, little dish out. And the drop for Sammy Jew. 48. Yeah. 55-50.
Looks like the Lady Miners are playing not to lose instead of playing to win like they started. They got to go back to what they started.
Eidman takes a look, decides not to go with it. Gore loses a handle. Looks like she wanted to drive the paint back on it. Neidman Gore working her way inside. Off the glass. Does not go. On her own rebound. Puts it back. Nice job. Heather Gore getting her own rebound. Coming in on the reverse side. Dusting it off the glass for the deuce. Miners needed that momentum. 57-50. 2:47 left to go in the contest. And the fans are calling defense. Parrott getting a hand on it. Almost the turnover. McClatchy's ball. Shot clock's down to 15. Drives the baseline. Worked all night, but not tonight. Hard off the glass. Allison Daly on the rebound again. Tracy Malone with the ball. Oh, turnover. Tracy did not see her come in the back door. 2:22 left to go. McClatchy driving base. Whistle. And she's going to call palming the ball.
Ooh, tough call. She definitely got bumped on that one.
And Tahara.
Coach Tahara's not liking that call much, is he?
No, he isn't, especially in a tight game like that.
Yeah, tough time for that to happen.
Yeah. Gore, ball movement to Daly. Daly taking a look. She's all alone, surrounded by red. Kicks it to Eidman. Eidman to Parrott. Parrott at the top, uses some clock, wants to go baseline. She loses the handle. We're going to get the rebound. Or actually, not the rebound, but the turn. Whistle out on the floor.
Yeah, they called that on the Lady Miners. I thought that's how he was going to call that. He called it on Parrott. Ooh, we're going to the line for 1-1 for Lady Lions.
So the Miners in the penalty. Is that right?
Yeah, they're in the penalty.
Okay.
Looks like they're going 17 fouls. So the Lady Lions go for 1-1.
Hitting that 2-minute mark.
2 minutes to go. It's crunch time.
Coming into the ball game, Nikki Mathias for McClatchy. And timeout.
Coach Strom trying to devise a 2-minute game plan here.
7-point lead. The band's getting ready to fire up and make some music, keep the momentum flowing here at the House of Pain. Great ball game.
Yeah, very good.
7 points since the first quarter. This is about as close as McClatchy's got.
Yeah, this is as close as they've been, and this is kind of what Coach Strom predicted. You know, more of a down-to-the-wire type game than a blowout that we were seeing for a while. So, not too surprising. You know, this Lady Miners, it's hard not to play when you get a big lead like that. You start just kind of getting a little lackadaisical, and you can't play like that because this is what happens.
No, that's for sure. And they had a ton of, 5-6 minutes on the clock. They started slowing down the pace and trying to use it. And, you know, just trying to conserve that lead, and
going the
didn't
other way.
work.
Going the other way. So we'll see what they come out of the timeout.
They started playing a little bit more aggressive, and you know, once it hit about 3 minutes, and it looks like it was starting to pay off for him. So
yeah, I did notice Coach Strom doesn't sub in the other 5 around crunch time.
Yeah.
So he's got a strategy up until it's down to the wire. And he knows who he's got to have in there, I suppose. So
that's it.
That's why he's been coaching for so long, right?
That's it. Starters on the floor. Allison Daly, Allie Parrott, Tracy Malone, Sarah Eidman, and Heather Gore. At the line, the clock is stopped. That's Jessie Kunasaki. Kunasaki dumps her first one. McClatchy's got the same colors and that little paw just like Bear River, huh?
Yeah, it almost looks like Bear River's, they could wear those uniforms and the colors are the same, logo's just about the same.
Yeah. Full court pressure, minute 53 on the clock. Gore with the ball. Couldn't find anybody. Ooh, that could be costly. Turnover, McClatchy hard off the glass. McClatchy on the rebound, pulling it away. Nice job, Tracy Malone. 2-on-2, bounce pass to Parrott. Getting a handle on it, knocking it out of bounds was Mathias. So big play, breaking up that deuce as McClatchy tries to stay in the ball game here.
Yeah, that saved it. A sure 2 points. So good hustle. Those are the points. Those are the things that don't show up on the scores box. But look at that steal.
Steal, 1-on-1. She takes it to the glass and dumps it for the deuce.
Ooh, we got us a game now.
That we do. 54-57, 3-point lead. Full court pressure. Eidman back out to Parrott. Parrott is taking a look. She's got, 10 seconds to get it across.
They're in trouble.
Yeah, she better bring it across, and they make it. So Heidman with the ball. She dishes out to Parrott. Parrott at the top trying to use some of the clock. At 1:07 left on the clock. Another turnover. And driving it down. Ooh, looks like maybe a possible little travel. Did not call. Seward on the steal, getting the deuce, puts McClatchy within one. 57-56. 57 seconds left on the clock. Miners in the penalty, so timeout called. McClatchy.
We got us a barn burner now, the House of Pain.
That we do. McClatchy here late in the fourth quarter, turning on the defense and the offense. Shooting a higher percentage than they did in the beginning of the game. Daly wide open, and Parrott with the ball. She needs to come across. She makes it across within 10. And we're going to get a defensive foul.
Yeah, Lady Miners look a little nervous right now. They're not sure who to bring it up and where to go with it. So.
Yeah, Allison kind of froze. She had Heather Gore wide open on the far side here, but missed her. So.
So timeout, some strategy by the Lady Lions. Timeout. It's going to be a long last minute, Mark.
Yeah, that it is.
That's how it goes in a close game.
Good fun one here at the House of Pain. Good way to, what are we at? Thursday night. Good way to spend a Thursday night watching some good, strong basketball and good fast pace once again all night.
Yeah, it has been very fast paced, extremely fast paced this last quarter. McClatchy putting on a nice run, making this a game.
I want to remind everybody to tune in next week as we return to the Ally Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School as the Nevada Union Miners hope to stay in the hunt for the playoff berth against the Kennedy Cougars. The Miners lost a tough one the other night to last place Hiram Johnson and now need to run the table and win a trip in order to win a trip to the playoffs. So remember, the road to the playoffs at Arco Arena is right here on your Foothill Game of the Week.
Coming out of the timeout with the crowd behind us is trying to get their team into it.
Yeah.
The student cheering section.
Feel the roar.
Yeah, look at that score. The Lady Lions are putting it on them in this fourth quarter with that pressure and running. So that's your difference so far.
Malone with the ball on the wing. Eidman wide open. Nobody sees her. And Eidman decides to go in, and she pulls the foul. So trying to make something happen for the Miners. Number 14, Sarah Eidman, coming in off the wing, trying to go off the glass, and she gets smothered by a couple of the Lady McClatchy Lions.
Talk about a couple big free throws.
Miners 57, Lions 2.
First one's good.
Solid as a rock. Nice job by Tracy. She's been strong all night. Drops her first one.
Another timeout. Now it's the Lady Miners' turn for a timeout. So more strategy.
Yeah. So Strom wants to talk it over. 34 seconds on the clock. Miners up by 2. Still shooting one at the line.
Yeah, there's that graphic again on the screen.
Fourth quarter says it all right there for McClatchy.
Yeah, a little second half domination by the McClatchy Lions. So it's a good thing for that big first quarter for the Lady Miners.
Yeah.
Got them a little cushion. So this next free throw is big. If they can give them a nice 3-point cushion, that'll put the pressure on the Lady Lions.
2-point, possible 3. Got a great crowd here tonight, almost a full house here at the House of Pain at the campus of Nevada Union High School. Good support. We can always use more. There's a few open chairs, so feel free to come on out, grab the family, and show your support for Miner basketball. And here we go. At the line, once again, Tracy Malone landed her first one, getting ready to hopefully drop the second. Put the Miners up by 3. It's up. Looks a little strong, and she dumps it. Good job, Malone. What are we going to see? We're going to see some full court pressure here. 32 seconds on the shot clock. Miners don't want a foul. They're in the penalty. And driving. And turnover. Nice job. Tracy Malone's got the ball. McClatchy needs to foul. So it's all Tracy Malone here late in the fourth quarter. Dropping the 2 free throws, giving a little bit of cushion, and then coming back and getting a hand on the ball for the turnover. McClatchy trying to get the ball back, and Tracy Malone picking up the foul.
It's the Tracy Malone show the second half.
Yeah, nice job by Tracy. Now, how many three-pointers did Tracy have? What do you got her down?
I've got her down for 3 3-pointers so far, and they've all come in the second half.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, all of her scoring has come in the second half. So that halftime talk that she got from Coach Strom kicked it into gear.
That's
and,
it. Good job, Coach, making the adjustments.
Yeah, that'll do it sometimes.
Yeah.
That'll light a little fire, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to disappoint the home crowd or your coach.
Shot clock's off. 20 seconds on the board. 59-56. Your Lady Miners on top.
Looking for a quick foul here from the Lady Lions.
Malone on the inbound. Gore calling for it. Bounce pass to Eidman. She's in the backcourt. Pulling the ball away is Tracy Malone. She's on the wing. 15-14. Working it hard, trying to get it, and the whistle goes.
I'm not sure why they waited so long to foul. They wasted 9 seconds off the clock. They had to foul anyway, so.
Yeah, with a 3-point lead. I don't know.
Yeah, she took that ball right from Eidman and couldn't catch her running around there. So she wants that ball and she wants to be at the line. So that shows you the confidence she has right now. Probably the player you want at the line right now.
Absolutely. Malone is hot. At the line twice in a row. No problem on the first 2.
Coach Strom yelling some instructions in for the defensive series coming back. No fouls, especially on a 3. That would be a killer. So
Amy Schwartz coming back into the game for the Lions. Malone's first. Not a problem. Nice job, Tracy.
Nails.
Oh, man.
That could be her new nickname.
Yes. And see how she does on the second. Up. A little hard. Does not fall. And lane violation on McClatchy.
You get to shoot it again.
Yeah.
It'll make it a lot easier this time.
Yeah.
Lions coach in disbelief over on the sideline. Here we go.
11 seconds on the clock. And a repeat. Hard off the iron. McClatchy on the rebound. Driving hard on the far side. 5 seconds. 4. Whistle.
Actually, not a terrible foul, really.
Yeah.
Didn't matter either way, really, I don't think.
No. 60-56, 4-point lead. At the line, shooting a pair. Kunasaki. First one's hard. Dumps it, no problem. A little bit of a rainbow there and pops it in. 3-point ball game. 4 seconds on the clock. Miners looking for a victory. Playing the second place team. And Miners are...
Got another timeout here. Last play strategy by the Lady Lions. Last gasp.
That's it.
This might be a, I'm predicting a miss on purpose. Rebound for a 3 is the only shot they got. So not enough time to let them foul Nevada Union, let them go to the line.
Right.
So this will be a miss off the glass pretty hard and see what happens.
Shot of Strom and his crew talking about what they need to do.
Scoring graphic by the quarter, and yeah, we've had the big, strong first quarter there by the Lady Miners has carried them all the way through so far, and still hanging on to a 3-point lead. So that's what happens sometimes when you come out and you get a good lead. It can carry all the way through if you just play out, mediocre the rest of the way. So
Miners keeping the momentum. Lady Miners keeping the momentum going here. Letting up a little bit in the fourth, making it definitely a tight ball game. And Strom's prediction, wire to wire, holds true.
Yeah, this would be a little bit of an upset, I would say, in the making here if they were to hold on here. Beating the number 2 team is always positive. Definitely help your power rating.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine him trying to make this. Very surprising.
Yeah. And 3 seconds. She gets an early foul.
That's not a very good home clock.
Allie.
Coach Strom saying 2 seconds. You got to be kidding me. Who's going to the line now? Looks like
Allie
it's
Parrott.
Parrott. Okay.
Yeah.
They couldn't find Tracy, I suppose. They had her locked up. Hands were tied.
Allie Parrott, opportunity to pick up a couple. 2-point ball game. Lady Miners at 60 and the guests. McClatchy Lions holding at 58. Both teams in the penalty. Not sure. Icing him. Little communication, head coach Tahara. I'm sure he knows what he wants, but his team's not sure, and nor was the ref. He had to go over there and find out what's going on. And first one by Parrott, air ball. Well, maybe that worked. Iced her up a little bit there.
Yeah, now 2 seconds, though. That's going to be tough.
Yeah. Here we go, 2 seconds. Do not foul. That's the ball game.
All right, Lady Miners, hang on. Big win.
Nice job by the Lady Miners. Pulling it down to the wire. Coming out with that big victory. Miners coming out on top 60-58 here in front of the home crowd and upsetting the McClatchy Lions. Definite upset here tonight. It's going to knock the McClatchy Lions down to 7-2 and pull the Miners up to 4-4, putting them at the 500 mark.
Yeah, that'll definitely boost those power rankings for the Lady Miners for the playoff run.
Well, the house is rocking tonight after that big victory by your Lady Miners as they were playing host to the McClatchy Lady Lions and getting ready to shoot it out center court. And I'm sure Gil's going to be looking for Coach Strom and wants to talk to him about what happened on this one. Strom has got to be pretty excited about what he saw. Great effort by the Lady Miners on the offense and defensive side. Okay, Gil, we're going to shoot it down to you, and he's roped Coach Strom into grabbing a little interview. And
the coming of age tour, I think tonight is graduation night.
I don't know about graduation night. I sure don't feel like it. Man, I need a shower along with the players. Well, I'll tell you what, this game had it all. They're a good team, and they play so hard. We knew that they were going to come back, but we thought they'd give it their best shot in their third quarter, not their fourth quarter. But we're a young team, and it's probably a good experience for us to have to take care of the ball like it was necessary at the end of the game. Make free throws, take care of the ball, game over. But, you know, they want to shorten my life all the time, Gil. I don't know what it is.
Right, the girls made it kind of exciting there. They had plenty of time left. It seemed like they were going down at the end of the game and just trying not to lose instead of trying to win like they were the first quarter.
And that's something that comes with experience. I told them in the timeout, someone's got to step up, someone's got to make a big shot, and that's what you got to do to win the game. I mean, they were playing great defense, but ultimately at the end, someone's got to stroke it. And Tracy making those free throws at the end was great because I'll tell you what, there's young kids, you got sophomores and juniors out there, their knees were knocking, and McClatchy was coming. Sometimes in that situation, it's easier being behind than ahead because you do become too protective.
Right, 23-point first quarter, though, really set the tone.
Yeah, that was a major quarter. They all look the same in the paper. You can't tell if a few of them banked in, but we were fortunate to get some of those baskets. So we'll take it. That's a big quarter for us.
It is. It's a big victory for the Lady Miners. They defeat number 2 McClatchy tonight, and on your way to the playoffs.
Well, no, wait a minute. Where's the chunk of wood? I'm not going out on the limb of that piece of wood. It'll help us. But, like, we have to protect against complacency. Can't get overconfident. We had a good week, though. We got 2 wins, and now we got Kennedy and Woodland coming our place next week. But yeah, this was big for us. This is a big win for us. They got us pretty good down at their place.
Well, it didn't look like it tonight. Thanks a lot, Coach.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Tom Fitzsimmons over there as well, trying to do some interviews here. A very jubilant House of Pain here as the McClatchy Lady Lions came into the house and felt the pain of the Lady Miners. Guys, let's throw it back to you.
Thanks, Gil. Appreciate
Gil.
you grabbing that last-minute thoughts with Coach Strom. Congratulations to him and the Lady Miners. Touchdown Productions presentation of the Lady Miners Road to the Playoffs is being brought to you by Liberty Motors and Liberty Outlet. Gary Alkenbrack hopes you've enjoyed tonight's basketball game.
Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals, Orson and Helen Hansen, and Sue and Larry Peterson are happy to support Nevada Union High School basketball.
Placer Title Company, Larry Ingersoll and everyone at Placer Title is proud to underwrite Metro League basketball for the Foothills.
Grass Valley Glass, Shauna, Marty, and Curtis Sowen say go Lady Miners.
And Sierra Nevada Podiatric Associates, Dr. Gregory and Douglas Heights supports the Lady Miners and Miner basketball.
Broad Street Furnishings, Larry and Jeannie hope you've enjoyed this special presentation.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center, Matt and Tom Weaver support Nevada Union Sports.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service, Mark and Mike Heauser support the NU Miners.
Walker's Office Supply, Mike Anderson and his family hope you've enjoyed tonight's game.
The House of Print and Copy, Sandy Conley and Patty Faree support NU Sports.
Francis, Cinto and Associates, CPAs and financial consultants. Both Francis and Cinto's love NU Sports.
BPM Systems and Computer Services, Ben Palacio thanks you for tuning in tonight.
And we are Touchdown Productions, championship television for the Foothills. I want to remind everybody to tune in next week as we return to the Allied Gym on the campus of Nevada Union High School as the Nevada Union Miners hope to stay in the hunt for the playoff berth against the Kennedy Cougars. The Miners lost a tough one last night to the last place Hiram Johnson and now need to run the table in order to win a spot in the playoffs. So remember, the road to the playoffs in Arco Arena is right here on your Foothill Game of the Week. It's the Nevada Union Miners versus the Kennedy Cougars exclusively here on AT&T Channel 11 in Grass Valley, Channel 23 USA Media, Bear River and Colfax, and ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn. Well, Eric, saw a great basketball game here tonight. Miners controlling, coming out with the dominance in that first quarter and putting up a favorable lead, and then McClatchy on the home stretch there just bringing it right down to the wire and really turning on their game and giving the Miners a little bit of a scare going into this thing, but Miners coming out with the victory. So
yeah, they sure did. That was the game that we expected. Coach Strom expected. I think everybody did. When you play a number 2 team in the league, and thank goodness for the big first quarter, and then the guts at the end there. Malone kind of put the team on her back and make sure they weren't going to lose, and that's what a leader does. So excellent game, and I hope everyone out there enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I know we sure did. We did. Courtside.
Great game. Got the best seat in the house, and like I said, Tracy Malone doing a fine job out there on the stretch. And your executive producer, Gilbert M. Dominguez. And directors Paul Town doing a fine job, Paul. And your camera operators, Jerry Martin, Jeff Cox, and Corey Dominguez. Good job, guys. And your announcer, Mark Heauser and Eric Ahlberg. And marketing, Mark Wall, Mark Ryan, and Janice Daly. Web design, Mike O'Grady of Murray Productions. Hairstyles by Michelle Brown of The Look. And the remote facilities by the Commander. And we are Touchdown Productions We're located at 12059 Nevada City Highway, 106 Suite in Grass Valley. Join us on the web, too. Check us out for all the games coming up, www.touchdownproductions.com. Well, as the Miners pull out the win tonight with a 60-50 victory over the second place team, McClatchy Lions, Nevada Union going to a 4-4 on the league and dropping the McClatchy Lions to a 7-2. A lot of great basketball here tonight. Glad you could join us. Want to say thanks to Eric for joining us.
Thank you.
For Eric Ahlberg, I'm Mark Heauser. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.